just training as a pupil at the partly trained stage.
Okay.
I've had all some lessons, and I've had them all with another instructor, so I've never met you before, yeah?
Yep.
But he has got the same car as you, so I am familiar with the controls. He said today he was going to show me how to reverse around the corner, either to the left or to the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So by this phase you can call me Tony.
Hi Tony, I'm Lewis.
Hi
Nice to meet
Lewis,
you.
nice to meet you.
We're Fred Combe here today. I spoke to him last night and he
Yeah.
said that you were going to have a look at reversing around a corner.
That's what he
Either
said.
to the left or to the right
Yeah.
today. Yeah. Have you done any reversing before?
Done a bit of straight reversing last week.
Good, okay. When you were doing your straight reversing, where were you mostly looking?
He said I got to keep looking everywhere.
Yep, good. And did you have a reference point for keeping the car in a straight line as it came back?
I think I had a reference point at the front.
At the front?
Yeah.
You didn't have a reference point in the rear windscreen?
Oh, did I pick up a reference point
Yeah,
on
did
the
you
rear
pick up a
windscreen?
reference point?
Is that wrong? Ask a direct question.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Did you pick up a reference point that was exactly there? I'm joking. Did you pick up a reference point in the rear windscreen last week?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yeah,
What,
good.
for staying a drains away from the curb?
Yeah, perfect.
I did, yeah.
Whereabouts was that for you?
Just in the middle of that wiper.
Very good. Okay, we're going to use that same reference point this week.
Yeah.
How were you controlling the speed of the car when you were reversing?
Coordinating all them pedals.
Very good. And were you reversing on a flat or on a hill?
Mixture.
Good. Okay. So how was it different when you were reversing downhill?
Weeks, a long time ago, I can't remember.
Okay.
I
All right.
think it went quicker or something.
Yeah, good. So we'll have a look at that depending on what corner we pick out.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to you about it.
Yeah.
If you'd like to set yourself up.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, and just tell me what you can see in your centre mirror, please. Do.
I can square the whole back window. I can
Yep.
see a bit of my head restraint and a bit of my left ear and a bit of your head restraint.
Very good. And in your right door mirror?
I can see about 2 finger widths of the car.
Yeah.
Top of them buildings, horizon and the road.
Very good. And in the left?
Same.
Good. All right, we'll drive on when you're ready then, please, Tony.
Busy here today.
Isn't it?
And turning left.
And turn left, please, Tony. So you're steering then, Tony, if you just wait here for a moment, that's not behind us. You're steering then, you were doing quite a few little movements to get that steering round. Yeah?
Yeah.
So you might find it easier if you bring your left hand up to the top of the wheel and pull it down
All right.
and then push up with your right hand, and so they meet at 12 and 6 o'clock if it was a clock face. Yeah?
Is it okay to hold
We'll
these
drive on
cars
when you're ready, please.
up? Just
get
get
that-
roll. If you are going to talk to me
Keep an eye on
and hold me up somewhere, keep an eye on them mirrors. Yeah?
So if you bring that left hand
Oh,
up to
left
the
hand.
top, Tony, that's it. So you less
Yeah.
steering, and then push up with your right hand if you need to go any further. And now you can do it in reverse.
In reverse.
So
I can't reverse here, can I?
no,
And turning right.
we're turning right, Tony. So if you bring your right hand up to the top this time,
Yeah.
we're going to pull down with your right when we're ready to steer. Pass it to your left hand, and your left hand will push up, and then your right hand can take over again at the top if it needs to. That's it, and then push up with your left and pulling down with your right. So
I can see.
we need to carry on there, Tony, because we've pulled out in front of him now.
No, I didn't. You just pulled away.
So does that steering feel any better?
Yeah.
Some people find it a little bit easier. It's going to help you with your reversing around the corner as well. So can you think of any times when we might need to reverse around the corner, Tony?
Just deal with this first.
Yeah, of course. Very good observations there, Tony.
Yeah, all my mates had it in their driving test.
Yep, so it can come up in your driving test.
Turning left.
Turning left, please, Tony. So which hand do you think should come up to the top if we're turning left?
Right.
So left hand
Oh,
to the
left,
top.
sorry.
That's it. So it can be the hand in the direction that we're steering.
right.
So, and then you push up with your right hand. So now you're going to push up with your left hand, pull down with your right.
Oh.
There you go. Well done. Very good. Yeah, so it can come up on your test. You might need to turn the car around if you're going the wrong way in a quiet street.
No, I do that quite often because I've got no sat nav.
Yeah.
And turning right.
Turning right.
Yeah. On my bike, I've got nowhere to plug the sat nav in.
Yeah. It's also the same thing as you would do if you were reversing into a driveway.
All right.
There are some places that we can't reverse around the corner.
Is there?
Yeah, we're not allowed to do it into a no entry sign.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
And if we did it in a one-way street and then we came back out, we'd be facing the wrong way, wouldn't we?
All right. Yeah.
And sometimes you see a road sign, usually on dual carriageways, it's like a banana with an arrow and a line through it, that's saying no U-turns. It also means that we can't reverse around the corner because we're basically doing the same thing.
Not easy to look down at the controls when you're driving, is it?
No, it's distracting, isn't it? Sometimes we're better off pulling up and then doing whatever you need to and then carrying on.
And turning right.
Yeah, turn right, please, Tony. Which hand do you think will come to the top of the steering wheel this time?
Right.
Right hand, yeah, because that's the direction that we're going in. That was very good steering just then, Tony. Very good.
And turning left.
Turning left, please, Tony. Which hand are you going to bring up this time? Very good. Yeah, I think you've got it with the steering now.
And we're going to stop on the left.
If you can just stop on the left for me, please, Tony. We're doing a right reverse.
It was going to be a left-hand reverse. We'll change it up. We'll do a right-hand reverse. Yeah?
Okay.
So we're going to do a right-hand reverse into that road, just past the post box.
Okay, Tony. So we're going to have a go at reversing round this bend where the post box is. So we're going to pull up just past the turning, and we're going to reverse round to the right. Okay. Okay. So we're the yellow car over here at the moment.
Alright.
We've pulled it back a little bit further back.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, once we're ready, we're going to drive on, and we're going to just slowly go past the junction, have a look into the road and make sure that it's clear. make sure there's no obstructions in our way. If there aren't any, then we're going to continue past the junction and pull up on the right hand side, and then we're going to carry out our manoeuvre around to the right. Okay, so there's three things that we're looking for on the manoeuvre. We're looking for control, observations and reasonable accuracy. So for the control, you're going to be managing the clutch, the brake and the accelerator. We want to keep the speed very, very slow. Yeah, so like an old man crawling along the road, very, very slow. We're going to do our observations as normal, so looking all around the car. We need to keep doing those the whole time. We can stop to do those if you need to, but we've got to make sure that it's safe. So we're going to be looking ahead and behind us and into the new road as well, and all around, making sure no pedestrians are coming close. If any vehicles come within a particular distance that I'll set with you in a minute, we're going to stop and wait. Okay, so for us, we're going to be doing the corner where that post box is. So can you see the white car on the right? Not sure if it's white or a silver car, just past that lamppost. If any vehicles come within that distance, we're going to stop. If any vehicles come past about where we are now, or this silver car here, we're going to stop. And that same distance in the new road. Well, I can't set a reference point just yet because we can't see. We're going to keep doing our observations the whole time. We're going to bring the car back slowly. And what we want to do is keep about a drain's width away from the curb the whole time. So you can use your door mirror to check the distance between yourself and the curb. And we're going to keep that at the same time. So as the curb starts getting away from the car, we're going to steer towards it. Once it starts coming back in, we're going to look for that straight line reference point you had last week.
All right.
Yeah. And once you can see that in the back and line it up, then we can straighten the wheel up and just come back in a straight line. Okay. We need to come back about 4 car lengths worth. So
4 car lengths.
About 4 car lengths. No. 6 car lengths. Okay, we need to come back 6 car lengths.
That's a long way.
It's a long way. We need to do that because we need enough time to get back over to the correct side of the road and drive on before we make our turning. It also gives other vehicles plenty of space to get around us if anyone's coming into the road. Okay. So I'll help you pick up a reference point on the other side once we've pulled up over there for your point of turn and the drain distance. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go and give it a go. So we're just going to drive past that turning nice and slowly so we can have a quick look in and make sure that it's
Is it best to have the window up or the window down?
You can have the window up or down. If having the window down will help you, because then you can have a glance.
Well, that's what I was
over.
asking. Would it help?
Yeah, it may well help you. Some
In what
people
way?
find it helps because you can have a glance over the edge of the door and see the distance between you and the curb. But you are going to be able to tell with that mirror as well.
You know the way you can see things?
Yeah.
I think my wife said whenever she's reversing, she has the window down so she can hear things.
Yeah, that's also very good. Yeah, you'll be able to hear vehicles coming towards you, won't you? That's a very good idea, yeah.
I drive past the turning
That's it.
and pull up close to the curb, yeah?
Just nice and slow. We're going to pull up about a drain's width.
Oh, drain's width. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So just have a quick glance into that road, Tony, and make sure it's nice and clear.
It's clear.
Good. And then we're going to carry on. And then once we're past the junction, if you just pull over to the right, like I say, about a drain's width away.
Oh. Well, I see it drain down, yeah?
That's good. Good reference point. We can use that as a guide. Okay, and then just pull up there for me, Tony. Well done. That was good choice to put the signal on with that one there.
Oh, sorry. Take it out again.
Take it out again. No problem.
That was my fault.
Okay, so can you see in that door mirror, in your right door mirror, can you see where the curb is?
Yeah.
Yeah? How far away from that, how far away from the front handle is that curb at the moment for you?
Well, I can see it drain. It looks to be about a drain's width away.
Yeah, very good answer. So what I want you to do, Tony, is try and remember what that looks like for you in that mirror.
Yeah.
Okay, so that drain's width. And what we want to do is, as we're reversing, when that gap starts getting bigger than that drain's width, we're going to be steering towards it. And once it starts coming back into that drain's width distance, we're going to take the steering off.
Oh.
Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the same POM method. Do you remember that from your moving off and stopping?
Oh, yeah. Get ready.
Yeah. So we have to prepare the car first of all. Now it's very important, Tony, that we go into reverse for this manoeuvre. So just stop there for me a minute,
Yeah.
Tony. Just keep that clutch down and the handbrake up. It's very important we go into reverse because it's going to put our reverse lights on, but more than that, it's going to make the car move backwards. Yeah. If we're in a forward gear and we're looking backwards, what could happen in front of us, do you think?
Oh yeah, we've run somebody over.
Yeah, very important.
Yeah.
Don't do
Oh, I
that.
remember he's got a new car now. You have to lift this, isn't you?
Yeah, it's those funny forwards and that.
Oh yeah.
Good. Okay. What I want you to do now, Tony, is just bring the clutch up to the bike point. So you can come off the gas for the moment. We're on a slight downhill as well, so you won't really need any gas.
Oh, we're going downhill, are we?
We are going very slightly downhill. So
I
if
thought we were going that way.
we are going that way. But we're on a bit of a slope at the moment, aren't we? Not a very steep one, but a little bit of a slope.
Oh, I thought it was going uphill, going backwards.
We're going downhill first, aren't we?
Are we?
Yeah, the bottom of the hill is kind of... Just stop there for a minute.
I
for me,
think
Tony.
so.
All right. You say so. We're going up.
Shall I prepare myself?
So yeah, prepare the car, please. Okay, so just stop there, Tony. So just lower the clutch thickness for pound coin for me. Very good. It's very important we don't come too high up on that clutch because the car will start trying to pull backwards and we might burn the clutch out. All right. We also don't want too much gas because when you release the handbrake and the clutch starts coming up, we're going to go backwards very, very quickly, aren't we? Yeah. So we need time to react.
Yeah.
So if you just ease up off the accelerator a little
I
bit,
have, yeah.
just thickness for pound coin, Tony.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm all set.
Okay, alright. Get your left hand on the handbrake so you're ready to release it when we're ready to go. We need to do our observations, Tony, but we're going to start over your right shoulder. Right over that right shoulder. We're looking out for any children coming towards the car.
I can see everything in these mirrors and that camera.
Okay. Can you see the gate over there, Tony? If you look over your shoulder for me a second, can you see there's a gate in the middle of that hedge?
No, it's not even showing up in that camera. That's rubbish, isn't it?
Not in the camera, it's not in the mirrors.
Shall I move the camera around a bit?
No, no need to do that. So we need to just look over that shoulder, Tony, because if a child runs out of that house there, we're not going to see it, are we?
Oh, I never thought of that, yeah.
Yeah. So have a good look over.
No, there's
and
nobody
then,
there.
good, we're looking up the pavement, make sure there's no pedestrians walking towards us.
No.
No? Any vehicles coming in front?
No,
No?
I can't.
I'm not worried about the cat at the moment. The cat will run for its life, it's not a problem. Having a look over to the left and over to the left pavement, we're looking for any pedestrians walking towards the car. And over out the passenger window. Anyone coming out of the houses?
No.
No? And then right over your left shoulder, Tony. Again, we're looking for any children coming towards the car.
There's nobody there.
You need to look right over that shoulder,
Oh.
Tony. Yeah? A child chasing that ball is going to get hit if you don't.
There's nobody chasing a ball.
Good. Any cyclists?
No.
Good. Right. When you're happy that it's all clear all around, you're going to release the handbrake
Yeah.
all the way down to the bottom, Tony,
is.
because if you don't, it'll damage the handbrake.
It's down.
So have a look on your dashboard. Can you see a little red light?
Yeah, pretty one, yeah.
Yeah, that's telling you that the handbrake's not off. The handbrake's still on. So you need to just push that button and release it all the way down to the bottom, Tony. That's it. Has the light gone off?
Yeah.
Very good. So that means that your handbrake's off and we're ready to go. Now we've been sat still for a minute, so I'm going to ask you to do those observations again, please, Tony. So starting over your right shoulder. Looking out for any children, any pedestrians, any vehicles, all the way around and over that left shoulder. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what I want you to do is very slowly bring the car backwards. So walking pace, even slower than walking pace. So using that.
Slow down a bit.
Okay. Just ease up off the brake there, Tony. Thickness of pound coin off the brake. And again.
I'm just trying
Because
to
what
keep
we
the
don't
front.
want, yeah, I understand, that's good. What we don't want though is that growling sound, the clutch fighting against the brake, because we can damage the clutch and burn the clutch out. So keep doing those observations for me, Tony, looking all the way round.
Oh, keep looking all around.
Yeah, they need to be effective all around
It's
observations.
not easy to look and judge where you're going at the same time, is it?
So you can stop the car to do your observations.
Oh, can I?
That's not
All
a
right.
problem. Yeah,
Oh.
that's absolutely fine. Now, can you see in that mirror where that curb is? Is
Yeah.
it still the same distance?
Yes, it drains to it, yeah.
Good. Once that starts disappearing, once that starts getting wider, then we're going to steer. Now, stop there for me, Tony.
Yeah.
Just stop, bring the car to a stop.
Again.
Yeah. So when we do our steering, Tony, I want you to imagine that the rear windscreen is now the front of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you were driving it that way and you wanted the car to go over towards you, which way would you turn the wheel?
I always thought when you went backwards, you turned the wheel the opposite as it. to
Yeah,
the
a
way
lot
you
of
were
people
going
think
forward.
that, and it's confusing, isn't it, with lefts and rights. But if you just imagine, if you just look over your shoulder for me, Tony,
Yeah.
look out that rear windscreen.
Yeah.
Now, if you were driving that way and you wanted that end of the car to go that way, which way would you turn the wheel if that was the front of the car?
In the same way I want to go, to the right.
Exactly the same for reversing,
Oh,
Tony.
right. Yeah, I thought of that.
Yeah, I don't want you to straighten it up just now. That would be dry steering. So
Yeah.
just as the car starts to come back very slowly,
Oh, right.
I want you to straighten that wheel up and
Yeah.
then begin to steer towards you
Oh, right.
accordingly. All right. So not too. You want to keep that same distance. What we just need to do those observations one more
Again?
time, Tony. Yeah. We've got a pedestrian walking towards us that we need to be aware
Oh,
of.
I see.
He's a little ways away. It
Yeah.
looks like he's going the other way. That's fine. Just keep the car nice and slow, Tony. How are you doing for distance with that curb and the handle? Is that the same?
Yeah.
Very good.
Should I do lots
We
of
need
steering?
to, so you don't need to do much steering, Tony, just a little bit and then let it come round. What I do want you to do is have a good look round to your left, Tony, because the front end of the car's coming out a little bit now. We're looking out for any vehicles coming towards us. Anything coming towards us in the new road?
No.
Good.
Keep looking.
Very good.
I can stop, can I?
You can stop to look, it's not a problem. You still got that same distance?
Yeah.
Good. Now, as the just stop there for a minute for me, Tony. I'm just going to read through the next part. That's good. So, as the curb starts coming back in now, we're going to need to straighten up. And what I want you to do is you're going to be looking for that straight line reference point that you had last week.
Oh, it's there.
Good. So that means that we're in the right place at the moment.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is get that wheel straight.
I think I have.
Okay. All right. Just let it come back nice and slowly then.
I don't need to look anymore.
So we
do I?
still need to look all around,
Okay.
but you're also looking for that
Oh,
reference
right.
point and making sure it stays the same. So if you start getting too close to the curb, Tony, you need to just adjust it.
Oh, I've got
just
too
stop
close.
there. Okay, that's fine. That's not
I'll
a
go all the
problem.
way around again.
No, we don't need to do that, Tony. All we need to do is just pull forward a little bit, give yourself a bit of space. As you do that, you can steer outwards a little bit away from the curb. And then when we reverse back, you can pick up that same
It's the
reference
back end has
point
gone
again.
too close.
Yes, the back
Shall-
end's gone too
Shall I
close.
steer right or steer left?
So we want to steer to the right, sorry,
Oh.
Tony. Just a little bit to the right as you drive forwards.
Do you check all around you first, or
And
do
you
I do
always
it?
check all around you.
Okay. Oh, I'm back in line now.
Very good. So we can go back into reverse.
I don't have to go all the way around again.
No, no, it'd take longer, wouldn't it?
Sorry?
It'd take longer,
Yeah, I'm not
wouldn't
in a hurry. What would the examiner be in a hurry on a daily test?
it? Oh, you only get 40 minutes.
Yeah?
Yeah, the examiner doesn't want to
40
use all
minutes
of
to do this manoeuvre. Anytime.
The examiner's got to squeeze in independent driving and all sorts in that time. So just looking all around you, Tony, and
Yeah,
I fell into that trap.
They got an easy job, haven't they? Loads of money.